be Betty and the gang.
Okay, boys, come on in. Hello, Grampy dear. I brought you some company.
How do you do?
Howdy. Howdy. Hello.
Hiya, Grampy.
Hello.
How do you do, Grampy? Hey!
Come on, folks, have some punch.
What an idea. Thank you.
Thanks. Down the hatch.
Oh,
Serve the cake, Betty.
I sure will.
Thanks.
Oh, boy. Is that good? Say, Grampy, how about some music?
Music? No. Let me think. No, music. Music. Oh, music. Oh, dear. Oh, I've got it.
I can't take it. Am I tired?
Where?
Over at Grampy's house.
Alrighty then. How about that? That was kind of a weird one. Actually, hold on one second. I forgot. Close my door. Okay, so now it's closed. So, and we can get going with some Dark Souls. Let me see. Let me turn this off and this off so that I can turn this on. And hey, it's Dark Souls 3. How about that? So we're going to just do some offline Covenant farming. And I think maybe Feinza wants to play together a little bit, so that'll be fine. We're still playing as Harold Porter, level 64. Everything seems to be going okay on the stream. And we can just get going. Sweet. Hope everything seems to be going okay on the stream. It looks like it. Yeah, okay. So we're still dressed up like the Deacons of the Deep. Oh, we got that spell from them, and it wound up kind of being some garbage. Or maybe it's just me who's garbage. I'm trying to be an all-around caster in these games doesn't always work out as well as you'd like it to. So, we're actually just going to go ahead. We're going to travel to Catacombs of Carthus again. We'll slap on the head, the mimic head, and we'll start doing some grinding. Here we go, doing it again. Back at it again. Let's see how many Vertebra Shackles we have compared to how many we can get. Currently we are at 8. 8, which means we need 22 more. Oh boy. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Titanite shards, which we no longer need. And Titanite shards. Okay. We're going to be getting a lot of Titanite shards. I wonder if I could actually sell some of those to, like, Grey Rat. Because eventually we're not even going to be able to hold on to any more. We have so many. It's kind of crazy. Out of curiosity... We do have 2 sunlight medals, that's right, because we did play with Feinza, and he is a Sunbro. So that's just one less to collect from the Lothric Knights. And I'm dead. Great, that's a good way to start off. Instead of me hitting either one of them, I can just die. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, and we're gonna just keep on going. Keep on trucking along. I had this down like last time we were doing it. I would run out there and I kind of just had it down, but it's not really working out in my favor anymore. Oh, large shard, how about that? And the curved sword, we've been selling those to Grey Rat for a lot of money. Or not really a lot of money, but it's like we had so many that we sold it for, I don't know, at least a couple thousand. And they're not really worth anything. They're only worth like 100 souls, and we sold them for like a couple thousand, so which pushed us over the edge for a few things. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, the cheek. for these boys. Okay, shields too. Selling the shields for some money as well. We'll probably have to do that with Titanite shards. It's going to be insane. We could probably sell almost 100 Titanite shards, depending on how much they're worth. Because these guys are just going to keep dropping them for a while. Got a large shard, so that's kind of cool. There we go. Hey. Oh my goodness. He didn't even give me a shackle. Neither one of you. That's fine. Eventually we're going to be picking up, we're going to be picking up souls, you know, obviously. And we can start leveling up from that. But it's not just going to be this, because we have so much more to get, too. We need to, not only farm 30 of these, we need, 10. Oh my goodness, are you serious? But we also need 10 human dregs from Anor Londo. And we need 30 proofs of Concord, also from Anor Londo. On top of the Sunlight Metals, which we also need 30 of. I think it was really a good call for them to just put all the spells like out in the world like they did in Elden Ring, because doing this is kind of tedious. Bruh. Bruh. Oh my goodness, okay. I died twice in a row. Oh my goodness, it's too early to be doing this. It's alright. It's alright. We're gonna get it. It's gonna be fine. It's just, it's super early right now. Super early. Like, I woke up and came in, you know, I mentioned it before in like some of the other streams, but usually like ancestors and stuff, but I wake up and feed the animals and then come turn on the computer. That's how we do it during the week. Oh my gosh, dude. Are you kidding me? 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row you killed me. 3 times in a row. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much for killing me 3 times in a row. Just being barely out of range of my spell, of my Great Combustion, and then killing me 3 times in a row. You cheeky chuff, you. Come on, I want to get at least 1 shackle. I bet you these guys are the ones that were holding the shackles too. At least one of these 3 times, they're like, oh, you're not getting our shackle this time. Bruh. Oh my goodness. Why can't I just hit them? Like that. Like that. Just like that. And we just get Titanite shards, of course. Oh, this game is so mean sometimes. Oh, what's up, Katagi? You've been here for a while? Hey, well, good. I'm glad you're here. Glad to see you. How you doing today? Oh, there we go. How about that? Come on, give me a shackle. All right. Yeah, no, but like I was saying, I pretty much, you know, I wake up, feed the animals, and then during the week when we do our Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday streams, I jump right onto the computer. So it's like I don't really even have time to wake up. Yeah, I drink my first cup of coffee while we're streaming, so. Bro, no way. Come on. I hate when you guys are just barely out of range. Or maybe I love it. I'm not sure. That's not... Neither one of those is a Vertebra Shackle. But yeah, this is just tedious and stupid. And I'm really glad that they, in Elden Ring, they just put everything out in the world for you to pick up. I mean, I guess technically they did the same thing with Sekiro, but I mean, Sekiro is just a single player game, so bruh. And they don't even have the decency to give you a shard after acting stupid like that. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Katagi's here, so I actually need to change the settings of the chat for him. There you go. There you go. You said that they hoed you at work, and now you're using that to justify wasting your life on video games. Hey, you know, we all do that. Or at least some of us do. I do it. I do it. Don't feel bad, I do the same thing. A lot of times when I go in, I have to like wait for other people to leave so that I can actually do stuff because just because of stupid stuff, just because of stupidity. So there's like a lot of times where I just kind of hang out and watch watch like shows on like you know, HBO or Hulu or something, or I watch YouTube, good old YouTube, and then when I get tired of one, I go to the other. Or if I just kind of like, you know, like when it comes to YouTube, I just kind of like watch everything out of my watch later and just kind of wait for people to start uploading again, because it's like I get caught up with almost everything. Bro, come on. I hate when you guys are just barely out of range. It's so rude. It's so rude. Stop it. Well, at least we got an ember. I guess I'll take that. What'd you say earlier, Katagi? I'm getting good at talking about stuff when nobody's here. Yeah, thanks. I mean, just kind of talking about what we're doing. You got here quick enough. I mean, if I was here for like half an hour or longer, I mean, maybe I could talk for about a half an hour. But if it got to go on for too long without anybody being here, I would kind of just run out of things to talk about. Then we just start talking about weird stuff. Or not talking at all. But would you say you worked an extra 2 hours to spend your whole... Damn it. To spend your whole break accomplishing nothing. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I hate when that happens. Or at least I thought nobody was here. Yep, no, that's right. I thought nobody was here. Yeah, when you're just kind of narrating what you're doing, it's not too bad, but doing this, like, you know, if I'm doing this for however long, and it's just literally the same monotonous thing, oh my goodness. Just fighting Phil and Keith over here. Another ember, I guess that's kind of cool. But yeah, if I was just sitting here fighting same old Phil and Keith over and over and over and over and over again for a long time, eventually I would kind of just run out of things to say. And we got 3 things, and not one of them was a vertebra shackle. This is horrible. And everybody says that the proof of Concord is like the worst thing in this one, which sucks because like this is awful. Like why did they have to make like the drop rate like 1 or 2%? Why couldn't you make it like 5% or something? 10%. Even if it was 10%, it'd be 1 in 10 tries pretty much that you would get what you were looking for. But 1%, it's like, you know, it's like, come on. This is kind of ridiculous. Or I think it's like a 1 to 2% chance. I mean, I guess that does make it exciting when you finally get one, but this is just crazy. We're gonna be able to level ourselves up to like, you know, end game before we even get there. Get out. Oh my goodness, I'm running the wrong way. Looking over at the chat and I'm just running the wrong way. Bruh. So rude. The cheek. And another ember. And we got a shield, a sword, and a shard. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Give me what I want. Give me what I need. Give me what I want. Give me what I need. World of Warcraft, I never roll greed. Okay, stupid. I had to come up with something else though to come up with some other kind of rhyme there. Haven't played WoW in, geez, probably like almost a decade, at least. I stopped playing WoW after Cataclysm. Oh, finally a Vertebra Shackle. Yes, finally. It's the first one of the day. Now we have 9. We only need 21 more. Let's go. I got a couple of buddies who keep wanting me to get back onto WoW. They're like, oh, you should play. And I'm just like, no, I'm good. Not really into MMOs. I'm not really all into the pay-to-play type stuff. It's like I'm already paying for PlayStation Plus so I can play all of these games. And then whatever free ones they give us. I don't want to have to pay another $15 a month to just play Warcraft again. I do think it's kind of cool though how some people like Blizzard made it so that you can just use in-game currency to like pay for your time, but it's like, you know, really expensive or whatever. But like some people have like lucrative businesses in World of Warcraft. It's kind of insane. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I tried to get through the hallway, excuse me. Will you guys just be in range of the spells? Like, come on. Couple of shards. That's to be expected. Now, I bet you Grey Rat's still out, so I wouldn't be able to sell him anything right now. And I don't know if there's anybody else you can sell things to. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Are you taking a piss, you stupid skeletons? Now, at least we got an ember, I suppose. How many embers do we have? 39. We got a good amount of embers right now. Haven't bought one at all. I don't think I bought any embers. We've just, you know, been farming them, picking them up and farming them. Inadvertently farming them, of course, but still, all the same. All the same. No, we're not doing that. Okay. How did that miss? Oh my goodness. Large shard and just a regular shard, okay. Look at that. I was so tormenting that the game decided to just give me a flask back. I wonder how many souls I need to level up. Okay. Oh my goodness. Can you just like get hit by my spell? Thank you. How much does it cost to level up now? 24. He can almost level up again. So 24, so that would be 48. About 50k to level up twice. Oh my word. Are you kidding me? Are you are you taking a piss right now, skeleton? Oh my goodness. This is some nonsense. Oh, great. I wonder if that last guy had a shackle. You'll always think that they did. There's always that possibility that they had a shackle. Especially when they kill you and it's like, I wonder if that was the guy. I wonder if that was the guy. If I had a strength build, I could probably just bonk these guys, but I don't. Figured if I'm going to be getting all the spells, you know, I might as well be a caster build. Okay, thank you. Thanks. Thank you so much. Oh man, you know, I was really just hoping you guys would kill me again. You know, I actually don't want Vertebra Shackles. I just want to get murdered by these skeletons over and over again. That's really what I want here. That's really what we want. You know what? Let's just get that little bit of extra health, which will just hurt that much more when we die again. Okay. How about hit them with the spell, Porter? So that we can get the Titanite shards, and not the not the shackles again. My goodness. I want to get to at least 10 shackles today. Can we get at least 10 shackles? That way we can say we're a third of the way done. I'd like to get more if possible. But can we at least get just one more? Just one more. Okay. Large Titanite. I mean, I guess we'll take that. Don't even need it right now, though. We need chunks to level up our Pyromancy Flame. I'm assuming we're not going to get those until at least Aerothil. Do you guys remember in Dark Souls 1 where you had to get your Pyromancy Flame to like plus 20 and then you could get it up to plus 10 again? You had to get like the Pyromancy Glove to like plus 20 so you could have the Pyromancy Flame and then get that up to like plus 10. Got some more Nicketite shards. Maybe the Ember is helping us a little bit. We get just a little bit extra health when we're embered. Bro, come on, that cheek where you guys are just walking away like, oh, we're just gonna walk casually out of spell range. You gotta be joking. You've gotta be joking right now. This is so funny. You guys are a couple comedians. Yo, if you don't have a shackle for me. Yeah, of course you don't. That was the time for you guys to have a shackle. You guys were acting stupid. You guys were acting really stupid. I love when they just barely walk out of the range of the combustion. And we get their stupid sword. We don't really want the stupid sword. And it looks like we're getting about 1,060 souls per run. That's what it looks like. Because I think they're giving like 529 each, so it's like 1,058, I guess. You know, 1,060, give or take. Oh my goodness, that you guys are so rude. So rude. But you think you're so funny though. Bruh, come on. And you never have the shackles for me. That's so rude. Come on. Give me a shackle. Give me some shackles. Give me like a string of shackles for like 21 runs in a row. Great, thank you. Thanks for the Titanite shard. Didn't need it, didn't really want it. We want, oh my goodness. These aren't the things that we want. So we keep trucking along, we just keep going. Even though they never give us the shackles, we just keep hoping for them. And this is why Demon Souls and Elden Ring are among the best of these games, because there's no Covenant nonsense. You don't have to go grinding for all this crap. I mean, I guess in Demon Souls, you have to grind out upgrade materials, and in the PS3 version, you can cheat that and you can dupe everything. So, I mean, that's what we did. And then if you do that, the only thing that's really horrible is grinding out the pure blade stone, which still took me about 3 hours at least, give or take. Bro! Come on, you guys. Thanks. Oh, gee, thank you. Thanks so much. Oh my gosh. You two are a major pain in the ass. Lost the Ember. Oh, if that was the time that you guys had, oh my goodness, come on, you guys. This is annoying. Bro, come on. Stop it. If that was the time you guys had shackles, I you know what, we'll never know, but I'm just going to assume that it was. I'm going to assume you guys had shackles that time because you were acting so stupid. What do you say, Kotagi? At least this game has covenants. I mean, like, who cares, honestly? Like, who cares about the covenants? I mean, I guess it's kind of a cool thing, but it's just like, so? Like, what do the covenants really do? It's just like a status. Oh, great, and I didn't even get the riposte. Thanks. Okay. Barely survived that one. I'm glad you guys are getting run over by the stupid ball. By the Uwe ball. Can you just hit the thing? The skeleton? Come on. Just give me my shards so we can walk away. People definitely care about covenants, especially back when online was active. I mean, it's just like, what do they really do for you, though? It's like, what do they really do for you? There might be like a PvP type covenant. I'm not too sure, but I know there's the one where like there's one in Dark Souls 1, like the Forest Hunters, and they would like, and actually Gwendolyn's Covenant too, they would like force invade you if there's people in the area, and it's like, you know, you're trying to play or whatever, and I guess like it's different if you're just hanging out in the area after you've already played. Stop it! You guys are the worst. You guys are the worst. I'm gonna go out on a limb and just maybe assume that the Silver Knights are gonna be worse, but stop it. I hate how stupid they get. Like the force invasions are stupid, and then there's the ones where I think those are stupid. I mean, to some people they're probably not, but and then you have the other ones where like it forces you to help somebody. I mean, I guess that's okay. I guess I don't know. But then you have like, I mean, the Sunbros are kind of cool, but all it does is turn you orange. Well, just a lot of ways you can interact with the game. Yeah, no, I mean that's fair. It's just that's fair. Yeah, and it really interests, you know, people who are really into the role playing. Yeah, no, I guess that's fair. Katagi, that's fair. They have unique online interactions in both PvE and PvP. I suppose. I mean, I guess the only thing that's really like super intuitive, I guess, because it's all either just PvP, it's force invasions, or you're forced to help people with invasions, or you turn orange if you're a Sunbro. But in this one, I guess you have the Mound Makers, which is kind of cool, because you're kind of like a wild card. I guess that's kind of cool, but I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with covenants. It's just like, because of the covenants in these games, they just, you know, they've made it so that you have to grind out these covenant items like this, and it's horrible. It's really not even the covenants that are the problem. It's the drop rate. Honestly, the drop rate is just atrocious, and they didn't have to make it that bad. Like, we can go look up on Fextra really quick, like what the drop rate is, and I know people are like, ew, Fextra, like I'd rather eat a bowl of cancer for breakfast, but than ever look at Fextra Life. Bruh, you are so rude. You are so rude. I about had it with these guys, honestly. Oh my goodness, and you can just hit me from like a mile away. But you have to be up kissing me so I can hit you. And you never give me the shackles that I want. Oh, these guys are so rude. What'd you say, Katagi? In Dark Souls 3, they fumbled the Covenants the hardest. They're way better in 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that. I don't know. Bro, come on. Can you just hit them? I mean, I guess I'm not locking on, but it's like, just hit them. Stop trying to hit them and just hit them. Of course, we didn't get the shackle. We just got more vertebra we just got more titanite shards. Ugh. This is awful. This is horrible. This is just the worst. Okay, hold on. Since we don't die while sitting at the bonfire, we're going to take a look. Let's go over here. Okay. You know what? Let's just look up, what? I hit tab. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try that again. Instead of tabbing and hitting enter, we'll do that. Let's see. Let's see. Drop from the Carthus swordsman. Oh my goodness. It's not even a 1% chance. Go away. Very rare. 0.8% chance. Oh no, that's the hold on. No, hold on. Never mind. No. It's 1 to 2% chance. These are the this guy right here. This is the guy with the purple cloak. That's why we're not farming him. But these guys, see, these are the ones that we're farming. This guy with the shield can be countered with a blessed weapon. Yeah, it can be just countered with damage. But yeah, so that's why we're farming them, because they have a 1 to 2% chance. I mean, that's awful. But these guys, they're harder to kill. This guy is harder to kill, and he has a less chance of dropping. Go away, Genshin weeb shit. Okay, we'll go back. Let's close this. Go back to the game. Turn this off. Here we go. What'd you say, Katagi? While offline options should have definitely been handled better, punishing people who try to bypass the PvP system helps people get in the door. But for people who really don't want to ever see another player, it's at least technically possible to avoid, even if you are definitely not intending to do it that way. But, like, I mean, there's no reason. They can just put these spells out in the world. There's no reason for this obscene amount of farming. I mean, they did it in Elden Ring. They put every spell out in the world. And yeah, I mean, I guess you could say, well, Elden Ring's a lot bigger. But it's like, oh, finally. Oh my goodness. Finally. It's like Elden Ring is a lot bigger. You know, we're finally a third of the way there. All we have to get is 20 more. My goodness. I understand that Elden Ring is bigger, but that's not my problem that, you know, this game is the size that it is. But still, in Elden Ring, they put every spell out in the world for you to find. Sometimes it was a little bit harder. Sometimes you had to, like, go through different NPC quest lines or whatever, and that's fine. That's fine, you know, make us have to interact with the NPCs more or something, but this is atrocious. And I understand that I don't have the gold serpent ring. I do understand that. And I know it would boost our item discovery a little bit more. But still. I don't have to do all this farming even now with PvP. Dark Moon is still the worst. The worst to get. I put it at live chat, Katagi, so you can say whatever you want. You don't have to censor yourself if you don't want to. It's on live chat. I do that just for you. I don't know. Oh my goodness, let me get away! It's like, if I'm locked on, I either can't get away, or if I'm not locked on, I can't hit them. Dark Souls 1, they did this better, where the Covenant-specific spells were actually Covenant-specific. Yeah, like you had Dark Moon Blade. You had to get the souvenirs or reprisal from. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Sorry. I've done every Souls game pretty much like offline. Oh, I've got an ember. I've you know, I've done Dark Souls 1 like without PvP, and we got another ember. I'm gonna go ahead and use it then. I've done Dark Souls 1 3 times with barely ever doing any PvP. In fact, the last 2 times I did it on the PlayStation 3, so I couldn't do any PvP. Had to go farm out all those souvenirs or reprisal from the Crow women in the Painted World, and I had to farm the sunlight metals from the maggots and stuff like that. Dark Souls 2, I farmed the Mad Warrior Spirit, 30 times, and I farmed the sunlight metals, which took me no less than 6 hours to get all the sunlight metals there in New Game Plus and beyond, things betwixt. But then, look at that, look at Dark Souls 2, those are the only ones you had to do. Those are literally the only ones you had to do. All you had to do was farm that Mad Spirit guy, which wasn't even that hard, because you just take out, it was kind of a pain to, wipe out everybody in the Iron Keep, because you had to murder everybody in the Iron Keep, like literally everybody, until they were gone, like didn't respawn anymore. And then you just used this like certain spell which sought out enemies. I used a certain spell which sought out enemies, and then you would just use it at the bonfire. Stop it. And then it would tell you pretty much when he was up there. As long as there was no other enemies around, it would like kind of shoot up in a certain way, and then you would know he was there. I forgot what the name of the spell was. And then yeah, it was really a pain in the ass to farm the sunlight metals from the Falconer guys, but it really wasn't that big of a deal, because once we did that, all you have to do is get into New Game Plus, and then trade all the boss. Make sure you trade all the boss souls to what's his name, Strayed, and then also then you just had to go over to Welliger in Dranglake Castle, and then you got it. All the spells, all the PvP spells that you couldn't get. Like, why couldn't they do something like that in here? Because Miyazaki is so into Berserk that we all have to be the struggler. What'd you say over here? You said Dark Souls 3 decided to make it easier on the players so that you can get the spell and forget about your covenant forever. I mean, I suppose. How so? It used to be a much bigger commitment. It's crazy how, despite having by far the most fun features for online interaction, Dark Souls 1 by far has the most janky PvP, which is okay. It's crazy how, despite having by far the most fun features for online interaction, Dark Souls 1 by far has the most janky PvP with which to actually use those systems with. So what is it about this game that makes it so that you can ditch your covenant forever after getting the spells? Because you could do that in Dark Souls 1 as well. You didn't have to be part of the Dark Moon Covenant to use Dark Moon Blade. You didn't have to be a Sunbro to use like Sunlight Blade and stuff like that. It's not like you had to be parts of these covenants to do that. It's literally just pretty much the same, unless it is different in here somehow. Like I've said a million times before, I'm like the least versed with this game, so. Dark Souls 2 didn't even do anything like that. I don't know. All I'm really getting at is that this is kind of ridiculous, and eventually they decided it was ridiculous too, because in Elden Ring, all the spells are out in the world. Sometimes you have to go interact with like NPCs and progress quest lines and stuff, but that's like really hard to mess up sometimes. You know, as long as you pardon yourself whenever whenever you anger somebody, as long as you pardon yourself, it's not that big of a deal. I'll stand by that. You know, they did it the best in Elden Ring, because Elden Ring and Sekiro are the easiest Souls plats to get. But you know what? Even Bloodborne did that. Bloodborne put all... I've been going too far. I've been, you know, totally forgetting about Bloodborne. Even Bloodborne put everything in the world. The worst thing you had to do in Bloodborne was crawl to the bottom of those chalice dungeons and then fight Yarnum at the bottom of them. Because she is awful. Well, she's not awful, but the cursed chalice is awful. The one that really cuts your health in half. She kind of sucks too. Like, she's not like she's kind of easy, but like she can really get you in some really punishing attacks if you're not careful. What'd you say? Dark Souls. It's not like Dark Souls 3 would be a better game if all the Covenant content was cut. No, but it's not like it would be a worse game either. It would literally just be the same. It would be the same game. Like, it would, you know, it would just be, you know, it would be like playing Bloodborne, I guess. You know, there's invasions and there's co-op, and then, you know, it's not like it'd be a better game if it was cut. It's not like it would be a worse game if it was cut. And it's not even that because it's, you know, because it's in here. Like, I know I'm kind of bitching because it is the Covenant. It's the Covenant stuff. That's why I'm complaining about it. But, like, even if it had nothing to do with Covenants, but we had to do this anyway for any reason, this is stupid. This is stupid. Like we can go level up twice now. Like, why would, like, you just saw how low the drop rate was. We just looked at that. Why is it only 2%? People are actively upset that Elden Ring doesn't have any kind of Covenant system. That's... I don't know. If people are really that upset, then, I don't know. There's... I don't know what to tell them. Like, honestly, the Covenants don't do anything. They don't make the game any different. They change the color of your character during invasions and co-op. You know, that's all you're getting out of it. You know, then you're just kind of turning into an emo. If Fine's over here, he'd say you just turn into an emo Final Fantasy character. He'd be like, "No, I don't want to be a red invader. I want to be a blue invader. I want to be a purple invader. I don't want to be a white summon. I want to be an orange summon." Okay. Okay, Noctis. No, Dad, I don't want to be the king. I don't want to get married. I don't want to drive the car. I don't want to have friends. But again, like I said, it has nothing really to do with the Covenants. The Covenants are fine. They're whatever. They're fine. It's this. It's the farming, which is the worst. The farming is the worst, because even like farming wouldn't be that bad. If like, why couldn't it be like a 5%? Why couldn't it be, you know? So, you know, you get a Vertebra Shackle, you know, like 1 in 20 tries rather than 1 in like 50 to 100 tries. It's like, are you kidding me? Why is the drop rate so low? Like, it should have been like 10%. That's still enough, you know. That's still low enough where it's like you're gonna have to grind out a little bit, but not insane. It, like, I get it. Like, I mean, is it supposed to punish people who don't want to join Covenants? Okay, so you're punishing people who don't have internet then. Will you stop it? And get hit by the stupid spell already. Thank you, Phil. Because, like, I work with a couple of people who don't have internet. They're actually, like, now that Elon Musk is doing, like, that satellite internet thing, they're going to try and get in on that. But, I've worked with a couple of guys who don't have internet, like, at all because they live out, they live out pretty, basically, like, next to Courage, out in the middle of nowhere. So, it's like this just punishes people without internet, honestly. Because a covenant means nothing to somebody who doesn't have internet. And, this is just the game being mean. But a lot of creepy stuff happens out in nowhere. So it's up to Courage to save his new home. Hey, what's up, Kieran? I'm glad you're here. How you doing? It's good to see you. How you doing today? Kentucky says the Souls games have always had a half-baked, offline experience. The only reason I'm gonna say something really controversial, you guys aren't really gonna probably not gonna like this, because they made it in Bloodborne so you could pick up they were called tools, but they made it so you could pick up all the spells out in the world in Bloodborne. And the only reason they didn't do that with this game is because they had to, and I think the only reason they didn't do this is because, well, I mean, we did the Covenant stuff in every other one, so, we have to just, like, kind of return to form on that. They did it in Bloodborne, so they already knew it was possible. That was a doable thing. And then Sekiro put everything, I mean, I get it, Sekiro's a single-player game, but they put everything out in the world, and then they did it in Elden Ring, because that's the best way to do it. Look, we got 4 things there. Not one of them was the thing we need. Whoa, Katagi, those are some spicy words there. It's because Bloodborne was made by Miyazaki, and he's a retard, huh? All these games were made by him except for Dark Souls 2. We wouldn't have Souls if it wasn't for him. He saved Souls from, because he was working on Elden Ring. He was working on Armored Core, and supposedly, if this is actually how it went. Supposedly, somebody was trying to work on a successor to King's Field, and they made part of Boletaria or something like that. They made some of Demon Souls, and then gave up on it, and then he put his own little spin on it. So, I mean, a retard, you say? He's the president of the company. He got like a lifetime achievement award for making these games. Miyazaki didn't make Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 on his own. Well, of course not. You have teams, and even when he was doing Bloodborne, he didn't do it on his own. You have a team of people working with you, but he took charge on it, though. That's why when you look at these games, except for on Dark Souls 2, it says director Hidetaka Miyazaki. It's because he was the guy in charge. Dark Souls 2, which you think is the GOAT of the whole franchise. Okay, are you just trolling now? Was so good because he didn't slime it up with gross goblin hands. Okay, I don't know if you're being a troll or if you just have this controversial opinion. Yeah, I guess you could say that was kind of his pet project. But I'm pretty sure Sony approached him and said, hey, we want a PS4 exclusive. So he started working on Bloodborne. Didn't he start working on Bloodborne right around the time the Artorias DLC came out? And it was okay just because his vision wasn't conflicting with the OG FromSoft employees. I don't know. I really don't know what to say to that. I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know. I don't know what was going on when they made Bloodborne. But all I know, well, and I don't even know this for sure, but from what I've heard, somebody was working on a spiritual successor to Kingsfield, and then they're like, I don't know what else to do, and like just gave up. And then he made his own. He put his own little spin on it. You know, he took over. And then that became Demon Souls, which became Dark Souls, and then, you know, and now he's the president of the company. So it's like you don't take a failing game and fix it up and have it become a cult classic and then become the president of the company based off of this, you know, this series of games that you've made because you got slimy goblin hands. Oh my goodness, finally another shackle, dude. Finally. But like I said, I wasn't there. I wasn't in the rooms, I wasn't behind the computers making the games. Dark Souls was released. Dark Souls 2... Okay, hold on, sorry, what'd you say? Dark Souls 1 and 3 suffer from Miyazaki and FromSoft conflicting in the way that they want. Maybe. If Dark Souls 2 was released as a sequel to Kingsfield, then it would be known forever as a masterpiece, because it has more in common with those games. Shit, I thought it went the other way. The ball went the other way. What does Dark Souls 2 have more in common with Kingsfield than the other games? I'm gonna need you to explain that to me a little bit, because I've watched video essays and stuff on Kingsfield, but I never played them myself, so I don't know. I'm still not sure if you're trolling or not. Yeah, okay, I'm glad Kieran's in here to kind of question you as well. Where's Finza at? We need Finza too. You're gonna have to start explaining yourself, Katagi. I mean, I'm not right. My goodness, I'm so sorry. I had to clear my throat, but I have to take a drink here in a second. But I'm not trying to just write you off, but you're gonna have to explain yourself a little bit. How is Dark Souls 2 more like a Kingsfield than anything else? Kingsfield is in first person. If anything, I would say it's more like Shadow Tower, going into these random places. You know, you just open a door and then you're in a. You go up an elevator and from a poison swamp, and now you're in a. And now you're in a volcano. You know, stuff like that. I mean, it sounds more like Shadow Tower to me. And I gave me and Canton, I tried playing Shadow Tower on his Twitch channel a while back. Bruh. Like, what even is that game? That game is like playing a Christopher Nolan movie. It's confusing just for the sake of being confusing. Only reason I don't think y'all are trolling about the PvP phobia is because I'm watching you do this dog shit grind. This grind is awful, and it's this is a personal choice for me because I don't like PvP in any game. I just don't like PvP. and I only PvP if like I have to, so I can like get a stupid trophy for it. But I really don't like it. Like a perfect example was in the Division 2, and they make you go into the dark zone and steal somebody else's loot, and it's like, dude, it's like, why do I have to do that? It's like, I don't want to do that to somebody. That's really the last thing I want to do is hinder anybody's progress. It's like we're all playing the game to have fun. And you know, some people I guess just like to be griefers or whatever. They want to play the games to hurt other people, but it's like we're all maybe it's because I don't have time to play games anymore. You know, all I get these couple of hours in the mornings to play. You know, so when I'm streaming, this is like the only time I get to play. And then, you know, I'll come in and, you know, on the weekends, and we can play for a few hours, you know, whenever we do. And occasionally, very occasionally, I'll play something on like on the other day of the weekend. So it's like, you know, if we come in here on a Saturday and play, if we come in on like a Friday, like last week, we played a little bit of Souls on Friday, and because I was supposed to be busy on Saturday, but then I wound up not being busy, which I was like, okay, that's kind of sucky. But so I played a little bit of Berserk for like not even very long, like a couple hours. So maybe it's just the fact that I don't have time to play. Maybe that's why I don't like PvP. I would much rather co-op with somebody than PvP. Okay, so what'd you say, Katagi? You said on the surface, there's a lot of settings and atmospheres in Dark Souls 2 that seem inspired in areas by Kingsfield games, mostly Kingsfield 4. Okay, yeah, I mean, I suppose so. Bruh, why were you just out of range again? I hate that. I hate when you're just barely out of range of the combustion. I have to be so close to him. Thank you. On a deeper level, the gameplay in Dark Souls 2 is much more slow and methodical, and you're able to place more importance on planning your skills and ability to execute. Like Things Betwixt in Dark Souls 2 is a straight knockout of that first part in Shadow Tower Abyss. Okay, I think I see what you're saying, but I don't know if you're really defending Dark Souls 2. It all like I think you're trying to defend Dark Souls 2, but you're kind of saying that what it sounds like you're saying is that they couldn't come up with something better, so they're just ripping off Kingsfield 4 and Shadow Tower Abyss. That was the one with the guns, right? And the first like patches type character came from Shadow Tower Abyss. Some people would say that Dark Souls 2 is like too easy though. Like it is kind of stupid, but then once you like figure it out, once you figure out that it's kind of a slower game, I guess it's a slower game in general. You could say that, I suppose. Which makes it kind of like playing Kingsfield. But once you get the Great Club and then upgrade it all the way, the game's pretty much just over. Like honestly, and you don't even have to be a strength build for that. Just have enough strength to hold the Great Club in two hands and then just R2 everybody to death. Okay. I don't like that you get to hit me that many times and do that much damage, but whatever. We get an Ember, and we get a Shard. On a deeper level, the gameplay in Dark Souls 2 is much more slow and methodical, and you're able to place more importance on your planning skills and your ability to execute. Things Betwixt... Oh, okay, never mind. I already read that stuff. pre-Souls, FromSoft has a very different atmosphere in the games, and Dark Souls 2 is really the last FromSoft game that is representative of those older fans. Okay. No, 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 no. I disagree. I'm tired of this. You guys aren't doing this again. No. Just hit him. My goodness. He's not even gonna have a shackle, is he? No, he's not. It's but we have to also remember, I mean, this might be kind of irrelevant, but it's not King's Field or Shadow Tower that were holding From Software up for the longest time. It was Armored Core, which was holding From Soft up for a very long time. I don't like how these guys can bleed you in like a single combo. At least they can do it to me. Probably gonna have to change up the armor again. This was kind of cool to play with, but I don't think I'm digging it anymore. It's just so light. We have 2 Herald armors. Okay, that's what that is. Maybe put this on. You wonder, Katagi, you say you wonder if Armored Core fans are going to be satisfied with their new game. Yeah, probably, honestly, because now I don't know everything about Armored Core. I don't. I'm one of those few people that don't like Armored Core because I think it's just too much micromanaging. Too much micromanaging for me. But I have watched a lot of videos. And I was watching Vadi's video the other day where he spent like a few grand on buying like every Armored Core and like the systems to play them on. And it seems to me that Armored Core 4 was one of, and 4 and 4 Answer were like those look like they were probably like the best ones, even like better than 5. And those are the ones that Miyazaki like kind of like put his like little twist on. Those were the ones that started being like real fluid. They were like really fluid and really cool. Now I'm not entirely sure because, like I said, I never really played those, but those seemed like, just from like the little bit that I saw, those look like the best ones. And Vadi sure seemed to think those are the best ones as well. The new one looks cool, but I won't be getting it because it's just too much. It's too much, just like I said, too much micromanaging. And I guess I've never really given Armored Core like a real chance. The only one I ever played was 5. and I really wasn't digging it. And in that review that Vadi was playing, he was saying that one, like, he wasn't really into that one either. What I really did like though, and I wish they would just like remaster or remake or whatever. Can we just get can we get Tenchu Z again? That was so good. Can we get a Tenchu Z remaster? Because that game was awesome. And it had really cool co-op. Had like really fun co-op. I liked it a lot. My favorite parts of Sekiro were the ones that were, you know, basically played like Tenchu. And then you had to fight a Dark Souls boss in it, and you're like, oh great. So it's like I've been sneaking around and being real sneaky and stealthy this whole time, getting like instant kills, you know, on these dudes. But now I have to fight. Now I have to fight a Dark Souls boss. Bruh. I mean, I guess at the end of Tenchu, you had to fight the boss. I think there might have been like a couple of bosses in that game, but it's like it really wasn't ever that big of a deal. And it seemed like they played by the same rules that you had to. But yeah, no, if they re-release Tenchu Z again, I would. Oh my goodness! Like, if I found out about that, we'd be playing that on the stream. I'd be one of the first people in line here in town to go buy it. No, stop it! If you guys don't give me a, if you're not gonna give me a shackle this time, I'm gonna be not happy. Because you guys have been acting really dumb this time. Watch, they probably won't give me a shackle, because they never want to give me the shackle. Nope. You know, I'm sure nobody at FromSoft is watching this, but if you are, please, please re-release Tenchu Z, please. Oh my goodness, that would be like, I feel like a lot more people would, I feel like a lot of people would buy it, honestly. Bro, we can probably go like level up almost 3 times now. Okay. I really like that move where they can do like a swipe from like a mile away and still hit you. There's gonna be a Sword of the Berserk remaster? Oh yeah? Who's making that? I'm not gonna be able to play it on stream because they really don't like when I was playing Berserk in the Band of the Hawk. We might maybe be able to do like some endless eclipse stuff on stream maybe, but I couldn't keep playing the story mode because they just kept shutting the stream down. Maybe when I get to the point where it's just, and I have to do just endless eclipse stuff, maybe we can do that. I'm not sure. Because I know there's a lot of stuff to do in the endless eclipse. But right now, like when I play that game by myself, which isn't very often. I've got like a level 40 guts. I've just started the Black Swordsman arc. So we're not even like showing the cutscenes from the animated movies anymore. It's just like cutscenes from the game. But I got like a level 40 guts. I've gotten a lot of the Behelots. I've gotten every Behelot so far. I try not to move on to another mission unless I have all the Behelots from the previous one. Sometimes it's annoying too, because it'll be like kill this group of people in a certain amount of time, and it's like, well, what's the amount of time? And there's just no way of knowing unless you do it right. No, you're lying. The OG is too goated to remaster. It sounds like you just like old games more than new games, honestly. Got that whole ass game just to play as Griffith and Femto and pretend, and had to pretend so hard that the money was worth it. Are you talking about the Berserk and the Band of the Hawk, or the Sword of the Berserk? Because I've seen these other Berserk games and they look like garbage, dude. I'd rather play Drakengard 1. Bro, come on. You guys suck. Yeah, get hit by the ball. By the Uwe ball. You're still not dead? And you still didn't give me a Vertebra Shackle. Of course you can. You can play as Griffith in that game. You just have to beat the game as Guts. Yeah, talking about the Musou one? Yeah. No, that game's pretty good. That game's pretty good. You just have to play the game as Guts, and then you can play in free mode as anybody that you want. You said your boy Griffith and Femto? I don't know. Now I don't know about you, Katagi. You seem like a pretty cool guy, but you like Dex builds? Come on. Griffith is the reason Dex builds are garbage. Haven't you seen that video of the guy all dressed up like a lawyer, and he's like, the undead warrior needs you to help him in Anne Orlando because he's getting smeared by Smog and Ornstein. No Dex builds. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but yeah. I don't know. I like that Berserk Musou. I think it's pretty good. He is a Dex. No, that's not a cap. Griffith is a Dex build. He uses a little cutlass and he moves really fast. That's his whole thing. He moves super fast with his tiny little cutlass, and he can move faster than you and jump around like the sides of you and everything. He's a straight up Dex build. He's more Dexter. Guts is a strength build, and Griffith is a Dex build. He's a Dex build. He's got the speed and the agility. That's dexterity. That's straight up dexterity. If you were to watch us play Ancestors, you would see that anything having to do with speed and dexterity and ambulation is all dexterity. So he is a Dex build. I will not let up on that. Griffith is a straight up Dex build, and this is why we don't like Dex builds, because of people like Griffith. Guts is a strength build, and Griffith is a Dex build. Sharik is a caster. I would say Isidro is more of a mix than a Dex. I think he's more of a mixed build than a Dex build. He has speed, dexterity, and tankiness. He's not tanky. He's only tanky after he becomes femto. He is not tanky. He tanked a whole year of torture and he did not make it out fine. He did not make it out fine. They cut his tendons, and they stripped like his they flayed his skin off of him, and he did that to himself. He did it to himself. Let's not forget that he did it to himself. But they flayed his they flayed his skin and they cut his tendons. So he did not make it out fine. He would have been literally just a hindrance. He wouldn't have been anything. There was no, even Judo said he'll never be able to hold a sword or walk again. And then he gave up everybody, and then he sacrificed everybody because he sucks. He didn't become tanky until after he became femto. He did not make it out fine. The only reason he's fine, quote unquote fine, is because he sacrificed everybody. I know, and he's an R word that he's an R word that YouTube doesn't like. So we don't like Griffith. We don't like Griffith. We don't. It was all Guts' fault? No, it was not all. Oh, because Guts left? Because Guts left, it's all his fault? Wow, he sounds like a Final Fantasy crybaby. Like, I can make you do all my dirty work for me, and then I'm nothing so I can save face. I don't want Guts to leave. Like, really? Really? Okay, Noctis. No, Dad, I don't want to be the king. I don't want to marry the princess over there in that really pretty ocean land. I don't want to be the king. I don't want to fight the bad guy. I don't want to go on a road trip. Yeah, no, I don't like. No, we don't like Griffith on this channel because Griffith sucks. He's a dick. He's literally a bad guy. Like, there's nothing good about him. He's a bad guy. You know that meme from Wreck-It Ralph where it's like, you're a bad guy, but you're not a bad guy? Yeah, no, Griffith is a bad guy who is a bad guy. Okay, now you're just trolling me, Katagi. Now you're just being a troll. Griffith did everything wrong. I mean, like, he led the Band of the Hawk, and he led them to many victories, and that's awesome. Like, he was a good leader, but like, he was a decent leader. But then once Guts left, which honestly, like, he had the Guts is just a mercenary. He leaves all the time. He has his reasons, and he has every right to leave whenever he feels like it. But because he left, you're gonna go. You're gonna go M word. You're gonna M or R, whichever you want to say. You're gonna go M or R, the king's daughter. Yeah, I understand that he was not a good guy either. But you're gonna go M or R, Charlotte, and then get yourself in trouble for it. And then you're gonna go ahead and afterwards sacrifice literally everybody. And then you're gonna R Casca until she's retarded and useless. I just went off about everything that Griffith did that was bad. You know, I'm not. I can get a little bit further into the books. I've read 27 of the Berserk books, and I have another 3 sitting over here that I need to get to before I can, before I start buying any more. And I've gotten into Berserk over the past like couple years or so, just like reading the books, and then watching the movies and playing the game and stuff. So. Oh, finally another one. Oh my goodness. It's like it shouldn't be a relief every time we get one. If you got tortured for a year and then came back to be disrespected, how was he being disrespected? Casca was going to leave with Guts, and then she was crying and saying that no, she couldn't do that because she wouldn't be able to leave Griffith. He wasn't being disrespected. Not in the least. Everybody saved him. Everybody was trying to save him. When he took off on the horses, nobody suspected, oh, he's running away. No. They're like, oh no, the horses are running away with him. They went out to go save him. Guts ran out to go save him from drowning in that river. He was literally, like, Griffith was about to off himself before he found the Behelit in the river. What manga are you reading? Griffith being a good guy, you gotta be kidding me. Next, you're gonna tell me that Big Brother has the best interest for everybody. That's the only reason. That's the only reason we keep everybody down. And we rewrite history all the time and based on whatever he says, because he just has everybody's best interest at heart. We love Big Brother. All animals are equal, comrade. Some animals are just more equal than others. The Hawk's level of universal pity and delusion are meta levels of difference. Okay, it's not pity and delusion. It's about caring for the people around you. It's not pity or delusion. It's brotherhood. And you would feel the same if you had to fight with alongside other people. You know, that's why I have mad respect for anybody who's has done or is doing military service, because I was too scared to ever do it. I felt like I wouldn't be able. Me personally, like when I thought about it, and I was talking to the Army recruiters, and they asked me if I was ready to join. I pussed out. I pussed out because I was like, you know what? I'm not ready to die, or I'm not ready to kill anybody either. Like, I don't think I can handle that. So I have mad respect for all those people. Guts is an analogy for the CIA, and Griffith is an analogy for a farmer with the shot. Okay, you know what? Now you're just getting into weird stuff now. Okay, that's a lie? Like, what's a lie? If you don't think that the Hawks actually like cared about one another because they were fighting alongside each other, then the only one who was honestly like kind of a dick about it was Corcus. But if you look at everybody else, like even though he acted like he didn't care, Guts cared about the other people around him. He didn't want anybody to get hurt. Same with Casca. She was always looking out for everybody. That's why she became the leader. So Judo noticed he wound up kind of being like a psychologist for the group. Rickert cares about other people. Everybody does. I mean, you know, we have two totally differing views here, which is fine. But I absolutely disagree with you. You don't think guts is actually an analogy for the CIA? Yeah, no, I didn't think you did, because that didn't make any sense. I was like, what are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? Because that didn't make any sense. Where was Finza? He was the one that said he wanted to see Dark Souls today. He said we were gonna play. He said he wanted to play together again. Now here it is, almost time for the stream to end. We only got about another 20 minutes or so. Kieran said, "Bro, Finza just disappeared." Yeah, he said he was gonna come in today. Like he asked for Dark Souls. He said, when are you gonna play Dark Souls? Yesterday when we were playing Ancestors, he says, when are you gonna play Dark Souls again so we can play together? And I said, okay, Finza, we'll play some, tomorrow, being, today now. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. You guys just have to be stupid every now and then, don't you? I thought he was going to want to go through Irithyll or something. Okay, can you get hit with the spell, please? For goodness sake. Katagi, you said you missed the monkey game. Did you play it? I think it's pretty good. Like, I mean, it's kind of difficult in the beginning, like when you're still trying to figure everything out. We restarted twice because I thought I totally messed up, but then that wound up just not really being the case. Once I was getting through the third try, I was like, oh, you know what? I could have just like kept going. It would have been fine. And you keep defending Dark Souls 3 like it doesn't piss you off. Yeah, I mean, Dark Souls is a mean game, you know. I mean, they're good games, like, don't get me wrong, like, but they're mean. Did you also play Ancestors? I like that game so far. We're getting to a point in that game where we're going to have to evolve again because there's not a whole lot of stuff we can... upgrade. Pretty much everything is saying that we need genetic mutations that are going to show up with the next evolution, so... Which is cool because we should be able to evolve to another species, which will, excuse me, which should give us another trophy. So hopefully the next time we play, we get another trophy. I'm really hoping that we can get another shard before the stream is over. Hold on one second. Oh, okay. Excuse me, I'm trying to just down like my whole cup of coffee here so I can hopefully relieve that frog in my throat. You just watched some crazy Guts fan play and you like looking at apes? Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I like it. Finds it doesn't think I like it, but I don't know, I like it alright. But even if I didn't really like it, I try to finish the things that I start. Unless I really don't like whatever I'm playing or whatever, unless like I absolutely hate it, then I'll stop. But for the most part, I try to plat almost everything that I play because, you know, I want to finish what I start. But there's like some games where I know like I'm just not going to be able to beat to like not beat, but like I'm not going to be able to get like the plat for, so I just don't even really try. Even if I do like them, it's like I know it's just not going to happen. Like, okay, no, I don't think so, you guys. No, I don't think so. No. And neither one of them had a shackle, of course. But like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead, I know I'm not going to be able to plat those games because they're just like really hard to get the plats for. One of the only like PvP type games that I like, Fall Guys. I know that's not going to be possible either. The other PvP type game that I like, Dead by Daylight, that's not going to be possible either. So the only two PvP games that I like, and they're going to be impossible to get the plats on. Maybe when we're done doing the, oh, excuse me, I got like the hiccups. Oh my goodness. This is why it's hard to play first thing in the morning. Hey, there's somebody else with the treasure chest that they're doing the same thing as me. Maybe when we're done doing Dark Souls 3 with you streams, maybe we'll do Dead by Daylight or something, because I haven't played that game in a while, and it's fun. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Stop it. Oh my goodness, I need to heal. Oh my goodness, this guy is so rude. The cheek on these guys. They're all bones and they're so full of cheek. Okay, we only got about another 15 minutes or so that we can do this. Which sucks because we only got like a couple of shackles, which really sucks, but it's okay. I think we got three in a matter of 2 hours. This is worse than getting the sunlight medals in Dark Souls 2. This is worse than getting the pure Bladestone. This is also debatably worse than getting the Souvenirs of Reprisal in Dark Souls 1. I wonder how many of these installments of Farming Covenant items offline we're gonna have, because it's not even just Vertebra Shackles. We got to do like everything else. I shouldn't say everything else. We don't need to do everything. Just, and I'm the one who gets hit. Oh my goodness. Not these clowns. They never get hit by anything. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. As I live and breathe. Stop it. I don't even get shackles for them. My goodness, this is insane. 110k, so we probably got like 4 levels in us right now. Really? He was just out of range? Why are you guys always just barely out of range? I don't understand. It's like, it's so annoying. How many embers do we have? 51? Oh my goodness, that's insane. We're gonna have to start selling off embers too. Just dropping them for people. Hey, thanks for summoning me. Here's 5 embers. Thanks for using an ember to summon me. Here's that ember back, just in case you die. Don't worry, I've gotten plenty from the stupid Catacombs of Carthus because they don't ever want to drop the stupid Vertebra Shackles. My goodness. Come on, give me one more shackle within the next 10 minutes. Oh my goodness, and of course I miss. Nope, got another ember though. By the time we're done with all this, I think Dark Souls 3 might be the longest playlist. Maybe, we'll see. Because I know eventually I'm going to go back to 2 for the last of the spells that we need. But that won't take very long. That'll probably only be like a couple of streams, honestly. Maybe like a week's worth of streams. Maybe a little, maybe 2 weeks worth of streams. Because I'm going to have to like take a character all the way to Drink Lake, Castle, and New Game Plus Plus. New Game Plus 2, or whatever. And then I'm going to have to farm the Mad Warrior Spirit, and that takes a few hours. Because you have to wipe everybody out, and then you just kind of cast, I forget the name of the spell, but then it's really not that hard to find him. Really, it's not that hard to get to him, because you just cast a spell from the bonfire. Bro, no way. Okay, for that you get a second stab right in the gut. Tired of you guys. I'm tired of you guys. I need a sharp gem. We don't need that. Don't want it. Come on, less than 10 minutes now. Less than 10 minutes. Let's get another Vertebra Shackle. Come on. We're almost halfway there. See, it took us like 6 hours at least to get all the Sunlight medals in Dark Souls 2. It's going to take us like 10 hours probably at least to get all of these. At least. What other rings do I have? Anything that's... Ooh, yeah, okay. I'll put this on, actually. Make us do a little bit more fire damage. Didn't even know I had a ring like that. But it makes us take more fire damage, but these guys aren't doing fire damage, so that's fine. Works out, so I can just do more damage to them. Still takes three combustions to kill them. I'll take the clutch ring though, why not? Come on, we got only a few more minutes left. Let me get another shackle, please game, please. Please game. Just running into the wall, my goodness. Okay. Okay. Oh no! No! Stop it! Stop it! I said stop it. Large shard and regular shard, of course. I don't deserve any Vertebra Shackles. You gotta go get ready for work. Alright, well, Katagi, it was good talking to you. And you know, even though we disagreed on that, I don't think any less of you for just having a disagreement. I think you're wrong, and you think I'm wrong, which is fine. So we could just separate on that note. It was really good having you around, though. It was great talking to you. We'll see you next time. May the good Lord be with you on all of your endeavors. And until next time. I hope you have a good day at work. Positive day. Try not to get mad at all the stupid people. I know that's a challenge for me. That's a daily challenge for me. Not to get mad at all the geniuses running around. Geniuses, more like genies' asses. Am I right? Am I right? But insert laugh track here. Bro, what? Large shard, titanite shard. Come on, we only got like 5 minutes left. Come on, give me a Vertebra Shackle game. Come on. Don't be so mean. Don't be so rude. We've gotten almost we got like 120k right now. Give me a Vertebra Shackle, please. Please, game, please. We definitely got like 4 levels in us right now. Oh, no, I didn't see you there. Ugh. Before we leave, I actually kind of want to check the drop rate for the Proof of Concord kept as well. Just want to see what these other drop rates are like, because this is atrocious. We're still going to plug away at it. You know, we're going to do what we can, but it doesn't mean it's any less awful. Haven't seen a sword in a while. You know what else we haven't seen in a while? Vertebra Shackle. Okay. Why am I not hitting him? Come on. I'm sitting here hitting L1, but then I got like bumped out of it. Oh, and then he's just out of range, of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Thanks for the ember. Thanks for the shard. We're only going to do a couple more runs of this. And if we don't get a shackle, then that's it. We're just going to go level up and that's it. This has not been very productive. I mean, we got a few, but it's like, this is ridiculous. And I know, like, we could be using rusted coins, but I only have a couple of those. And they don't last very long. And I know I could get the gold serpent ring. Okay, one more. That's it. One more. Please give me the Vertebra Shackle. Come on, game. Please. Please, game. Please. Please, game. You shouldn't be able to jump right out of a stun. I mean, come on. You can't even do that in Elden Ring. Okay. Please, please give me one. Please give me one. Ugh. I know I said that was the last one, but let's just do one more. Let's just do one more. I really want a Vertebra Shackle. Like, come on, game. Why does the drop rate have to be 1 to 2%? Like, this is horrible. Okay, thanks for just being right out of range. You're so good at that. Large shard. Okay, whatever. We're done. This is it. We got... How many did we get? 4. We got 4 today. You gotta go too, Kieran? Yeah, me too. If you're taking off, Kieran, it was good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for kind of... Thanks for kind of also questioning Katagi there. At least I wasn't the only one. We'll see you. We'll see you next time. May the good Lord be with you on all your endeavors. You're gonna be lurking. Well, then I guess you'll hear the outro when we actually take off. Let me take off this head though. Okay. So let's go back to Firelink really quick, and then level up. I mean, I guess we got 4 Vertebra Shackles. That's something, I guess. That's something, I guess. Oh, next time we come do some progress, we'll probably come back, play some Dark Souls 3, and make some progress this weekend. But Grey Rat's not back, is he? No. No, he's not.
Ah.
Oh, you can sell items to this woman, too. Okay, we'll just do that then. How many Titanite shards do we have? Okay, so we have 99 on us and 384 stored. Yeah, we're just going to sell 99.
Ashen 1.
And then we're going to sit at the bonfire. How do I go over to the storage box? No, it's not R2. It's not not R1. Oh, triangle. Duh. Okay, switch to box. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and sell her another 99 of these. And we'll do this a couple more times.
Ah.
At least we can make some money off of that. It's like 10 grand. Okay, and then we'll do it one more time.
Ashen 1.
We just made like 40 grand selling these Titanite shards, so I mean, I guess it's somewhat worth it, I guess. I don't know. Okay. How many of these do we have? 11? We don't need 11 of these. Let's sell her 10 of them. I guess 3,000 isn't really worth it, but just kind of clear up our inventory a little bit. What do you have to buy? You don't have really anything I want, I don't think. It's kind of a cool hat. It's a big hat. It's kind of like Logan's big hat. I think that's kind of supposed to be what it is. But no, she does not have chunks or anything, so we'll just kind of leave this alone. Okay, let's go ahead and level up. Hey.
Welcome home. Very well.
Okay, 25, that'll probably be fine for right now. Now we need to start getting all of our other stuff up. Should we get some more stamina maybe? And then we're off by, let's see, what if I did that? It'll be level 70, that should be fine, and then we can start building up our 15 endurance should be probably be fine. Got almost 10 more stamina, so that's something, I guess. And you probably only use like 1 per step or something like that. Yeah, we'll leave it like that, and then we'll start going back up on our intelligence and faith. We wouldn't have enough. Yeah, we'd need 19,000. We're not going to have enough. So yeah, we're just going to go with that.
Farewell, Ashen.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a decent amount of stamina. How many times can I roll? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then we could attack 1, 2, 3, 4, and then roll away. So we can do 4 attacks and roll away. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then roll. Yeah, okay. We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, still only 4. Okay, so we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then roll. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be it. We only got 4 Vertebra Shackles today because that's horrible. Before we leave, let me go ahead and quit the game. we're actually going to go take a look at something really quick before we leave, just because I want to see something. So let's go over here. Dark Souls 3, Proof of Concord kept. Extremely rare drop rate from the Silver Knights in Anor Londo. Go away, stupid ad, go away. Extremely rare drop from Silver Knights in Anor Londo and Irithyll, the Boreal Valley at 1%. Oh, but we get one guaranteed one from the Church of Yorshka. Oh my goodness. 1%. So I mean, it's basically like the same amount. It's almost just as bad. It's almost just as bad as farming these. At least I think. Hopefully, oops, banged the mic there. I think there's a couple of Silver Knights next to a bonfire. Oh, you gotta be kidding, dude! Why is it so hard? 2 are obtained by using a Proof of a Concord well kept, which is rewarded by killing a Red Eye Orb Invader in the Aldrich Faithful Covenant. But only if the blue spirit is in the Blades of the Dark Moon. What? Oh my goodness. They really want you to PvP. They really want you to PvP. That's awful. Okay, well, you know, since we're here, let's look at what is sword? Human dragon. Whoops. Oops. Oh my goodness, and it's the same. 1 to 2% from the Tall Deacons. Why is it so low? Why did they do that? Why did they do that? That's so rude. It's so rude. Okay, well, whatever. So we're done. This is just going to be a long series of... There's going to be a long series of farming Covenant items offline because From Software just likes to be mean for some reason. Alrighty, well, I gotta get going, everybody. I stayed a little bit too long because I wanted to check out that stuff and get leveled up and such. But it was great seeing all you guys, Kira and Katagi. I kind of wish Finzo was here, but never showed up. But that's alright. But it was great to see you guys. It was great to talk to you guys. And we'll see you next time. We'll probably play some Dark Souls, like I said, this weekend, make some progress. And but yeah, we'll go from there. So thanks for coming in, thanks for tuning in, especially to you guys and anybody else who comes and watches later. And we will see you next time. Until then, remember to honor truth and to honor life. If you do these things, may the good Lord be with you on all of your endeavors. Take it easy, everybody, and bye-bye for now.